We recently brought back the pink sheep we found to our base area. So today I want to work on building a cozy Japanese-inspired pagoda for our little pink sheep friend. So if you're excited, make sure to leave a like on the video and check if you're subscribed. In between episodes, I actually added a new mod that allows me to shear vines because I would get so many random vines just getting in the way of my paths, just causing chaos. So now our vines can be sheared, and I left the mod that I selected to let me shear these in the description below. So now we can choose the length we want to keep all of our vines at, and they will stay there. But as far as where we are going to build our pink sheep pagoda, we're going to clear out all of this space here by our panda friend, and we'll probably move them because they're gonna get their own house later on. But we're gonna create a 2-layered little pink sheep pagoda. The bottom layer is where the sheep will be. So first things first, we do need to open up this area, start clearing things out, make some space so that we can actually kind of make it actually more of an entrance. But we're just gonna get started working on creating some cleared out space so we can start building. All right, so we have our space cleared out that we're going to make our pink sheep pagoda. Now the only thing left to do is go and collect some resources, and we are going to be using a lot of the dark oak as our roof trim. And because it's a pink sheep pagoda, I want to use some pink cherry wood as some of the block accents. But there's one other block that I don't have in my area yet, and that is terracotta. However, on a live stream, we were able to go and locate some camels, and we found a coral reef, which was nearby a mesa. So we're gonna go into the nether and go to that mesa, collect a bunch of terracotta, pick up some pink coral, and then we'll be ready to start building a pink sheep pagoda. Now, on the live stream where we went and we found the coral, the mesa, and the camels, I ended up going in the overworld really far, like very far, in order to find these biomes. However, tunneling back in the nether, it is a bit chaotic, so bear with me. First, we had to tower up to the netherrack layer above the one our portal was based on. Next, we climbed down our very narrow and cursed winding staircase towards the nether roof. We ran down our long tunnel for a while, grabbed some quartz along the way, then kept running down our tunnel. Found some super sketchy sections we left from before, and made some safety walls. Ran down our tunnel some more, started replacing the soul sand and soul soil with netherrack while aggressively holding shift and hoping we don't fall. Ran down our tunnel some more, and finally we saw our nether portal to the desert temple and camels. All right, we have made it through to our desert that has our camel in the little village there. Now, you can already see that there's a bunch of terracotta just on the other side of this hillside, so we are here to collect a bunch of terracotta quickly, and then we are also gonna go and continue grabbing some coral because I want to use some of that pink bubble coral to add to our little build. So let's just collect up some of this and then go grab coral. With terracotta in hand, we made our way through the nether over to our newly discovered coral reef. Oh, we have a friend following us. Look at that. Oh, how rude. Okay, two can play this game. Silly. Okay, and here, oh, and sea pickles. I forgot about sea pickles. Oh, good, I'm so excited. So the type of coral that I'm looking for is this type specifically because I have a really cool idea for it. So we're gonna just work on collecting some of these. I really should have brought water breathing potions, but that is a future red problem and, well, solution, I guess, for this type of thing. So let's just collect up some coral, shall we? with the sun starting to set, we are going to get in our boat and go back through the portal before we end up getting any more mobs attacking us. But I would say we got a good haul. I got a lot of the pink coral, which is what I wanted. So I think we are good to go. Once we were back at our base area, I started adding the sea pickles and different coral to just add some pops of color and extra lighting into their little sanctuary, and I love how this turned out so much. And look at that. It's so crazy how just a little bit of coral and some sea pickles just makes this look so much more cozy. I love this so much. Oh, it makes me want to be here too. These axolotls have a great little home. But let's get out of the water before we drown. Now, I'm gonna quickly drop off our coral. We're gonna grab some bone meal and create a lot of pink dye because we need to be able to make all of our little pink dye to replace our terracotta and make it pink terracotta. Now on a live stream, we were able to go use our archaeology brush and we found 3 more sniffer eggs. So we are gonna go quickly bring those to our sniffer sanctuary and we are going to let them grow up. And I want to actually breed up our sniffers. So we're gonna go say hello to our little sniffer and give him some more friends because they've been in here alone since I created this thing, which just sounds so sad. So let's put a friend here, one here, and let's do one here. They're all on the moss blocks, which allows them to grow up quicker than just regular dirt. So let's see how long it takes for these guys to grow. Hold, we have a potential seed. What would you give? Oh, yes. Okay, so we have 2 of these. Perfect. So as soon as one of these grows up, we can breed them right away. Now, even though I already have 4 sniffers in here, just with the eggs that we located in the dig sites, I do still want to breed them up because, well, it's kind of fun to do it yourself, right? But we're gonna hold on to the torch flower seeds for now and go over to start working on building up our little pagoda. And of course, it is night and raining. Rainforest life, I tell ya. Look at that. We have our first little sniffer that's hatching. Oh, look at you. You're all here. Oh my gosh. Hi, guys. Oh my word. I love these guys so much. Oh my word. They're so cute. Okay, guys. All of our sniffers are officially hatched, and I need 4 name suggestions from you guys on what we should name them. And of course, I would like to keep the names in our Japanese-inspired theme to match our build style for this series. Oh, but I'm so excited to have these guys, except I don't like how you're, like, in this corner. You're gonna end up, like, hurting yourself, okay? Can you, like, not be in there? Like, can you not? You're just like asking to suffocate in a wall, and I don't like that you're asking that, okay? So you're just gonna go this way. We're gonna block up this wall again because I'm not losing my little sniffers. But now that our sniffers have hatched, we're gonna go and chop down a bunch of cherry wood since that's gonna be the main roof build with dark oak as the roof trim. So let's go back to our spawn area and we're gonna collect up a bunch of the cherry wood from the cherry grove. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but the way that cherry wood sounds when you harvest it just sounds so good as like an ASMR noise. Like just listen, enjoy the ASMR. Let me know in the comments if you think that it sounds nice or if you think it sounds a little too weird and you're not a fan. Well, now that I have these guys to get in my way and to worry about, I think we're gonna call it good. I think this is definitely more than enough cherry wood, so let's just leave this area. The pillagers can have it for now. I'll deal with that if I come to it later. But for now, we're gonna go back home with all of our pink cherry wood collected and get to building our little pink sheep pagoda, which it's going to look very similar to how our nether pagoda looks, but we are changing some of the things and I can't wait to show you. So let's just head on home. All right, we are back at our area to make our little pink sheep pagoda. We've collected tons of the cherry wood and of course the leaves and the little petals. And I think now it is time to get building. Enjoy the time lapse. Okay, quick distraction break. We need to cure this guy. Grabbing ourselves a weakness potion, grabbing a golden apple, and you get splashed and you get an apple. Okay, there we go. All right, you stay here and cure, and I'm gonna keep working on our sheep's house. Well, I guess you really can't go anywhere else, so you are just kind of stuck here to cure, but you know, it'll be great. Well, it looks like our friend has come to the human side. We just have to figure out what kind of job you should have. All right, guys, in the comments below, let me know what villager we should add to our area that you guys think would be most helpful for our area and helping us thrive some more. But while we just let this guy kind of hang out in our area, we're gonna keep on working on our little pink sheep pagoda, but this is what we have so far, guys. I'm using the trapdoors with the coral to keep it alive with water behind the trapdoors because I saw Mythical Sausage do this once and I loved the idea, so definitely taking inspiration from what he did there, and I think it's really cute. But the shape is pretty much identical to what we have at our nether pagoda because I really liked the shape and the size of it, and I think it's just a nice little addition to our area, and I like having similar build styles in our area. All we have to do next is finish our inside floor, a little bit of the roof, and our second floor. So let's keep building. Guys, I went to quickly go check on my sniffers and how all 4 of them were growing up, and I walked into just these 2. No one else is in here. It's literally just these 2. So that means 2 of them must have suffocated as they grew up. Well, I guess we only need names for 2 for now. That's so sad. Yeah, okay. There was a few spots where they definitely could have done the grow up and suffocate in a wall bit, and I'm so sad that this was even an option. I think I baby sniffer proof this so that when they grow up, they won't suffocate. I still just can't believe we had 2 of them. We lost 2 of them. 2 of our sniffer eggs from digging in the sus sand were lost. So, guys, valuable lesson. Double and triple check to make sure your environment for your sniffers won't cause them to die as they grow up. So for now, we're gonna leave these two. Hopefully, I come back to at least two. Now that they're grown up, they shouldn't have any more issues, but who knows at this point. Now the next thing to work on is getting all of our pretty leaves on our rooftop because it always just adds a little extra to a roof. All right, everyone. Our pink sheep pagoda is complete. From a free cam aerial point of view, this is what we have, and I love it so much. I cannot wait to move our little friend in here. It's gonna be perfect. But walking up, we've just got the coral, we've got potted plants. On the sides, we have just some lanterns. We've got some more coral planters on the sides. We use the same kind of trapdoor divider that we used with the bamboo trapdoors, and I think this works really well with the cherry wood as well for the trapdoors, making those kind of dividers. But this is where our sheep is going to stay, and we've got two little water troughs on either side for them, and lots of hay bales for them as well. Lots of particles from both the cherry, pink leaves, and of course, the spore blossom. As we go up the stairs, this is more of just storage, meeting room, hangout type of an area. We've got some empty bookshelves where people could come, do some sitting down, read a little bit, add some books here, but mostly just storage up here. And of course, we've got the little cherry particles coming up here as well. But I think this is super cute. But now that the pagoda's all done, it's time to bring our sheep over and name them from the comment suggestions you guys left for me on the last episode. Now, from the last episode, you guys gave me such great name suggestions. However, I can obviously only pick one name to be the name for our pink sheep, and we need to make a new anvil really quickly. But the name suggestion that we're going to go with for our pink sheep is Momo, which means peach in Japanese. Thank you to everybody that gave me name suggestions. I can't wait to bring Momo into their new pink sheep pagoda. Now the other thing I want to do is, since we only have, sadly now, those two sniffers, I really want to go breed them up before they cause more chaos and before we lose any more. So we're going to take a quick pit stop and we're going to breed up our sniffers. Hi guys, is it just you two? Okay, good, I have two of you. Okay, let's breed you guys up. One seed for you and one seed for you. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so cute. And have an egg? Yes, we've got an egg. Okay. The sniffer population can continue to grow and hopefully we'll be more successful this time. So let's just plant our friend down right there, and hopefully we've cleaned up all the spots that would potentially get them to suffocate in a wall so that everyone will be safe that is in here from now on. And next, we are going to bring our lovely sheep friend over to their new barn area. So I'm going to use a piece of wheat to lure them, and hopefully this will work with no problems. Okay, come on in, Momo. Look at this. What do you think of your new place? Isn't it great? It's just perfect for you, isn't it? Yes, I figured it would be. Okay, they're in. Momo is in their new house. And there we go. Momo, welcome to your pink sheep pagoda. And you wanted this the whole time, so you can have it. Now, one last thing we're going to do is I need to have a bed in here. And one thing that I noticed, I didn't even realize I had this feature. Is this a new feature to 1.20? Because I can take my already dyed bed and re-dye it. I didn't think that was an option, so it's probably a mod that I just didn't know I had for quality of life. But nonetheless, I will take it because that's a really cool feature. And we'll just put the bed right there. Perfect. Oh, look at this. We've got our little friend inside their pagoda. Oh, I love it. You know, I probably should sleep just because it is almost night. Excuse me, Momo. I need to sleep. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yep. Okay. Little sheep fuzzy tail in my face. Not exactly what I wanted to sleep with, but you know, it's fine. I love this so much, and I have not really built with a lot of pink in my world like at all, especially with the pink cherry wood. I've really not been using it a whole lot. I've mainly been sticking to this new bamboo texture, but I think this looks really nice in our area. And super zoomed out, you can kind of just see how I think it still looks really nice in our area. We have the pink trees and it kind of just looks like it's a pink tree as well. But I think our area is looking so good so far, but we have a long ways to go and a lot of fun adventures ahead of us. And speaking of, I want to go on an adventure to collect some more obsidian because I was thinking that my inventory is super cluttered. And one easy way to solve this now that I have Silk Touch is if we go grab some obsidian and make ourselves our very first ender chest, because I can just put blocks in there to save some inventory space. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, and we've gone to this lava pool before, so we're just gonna come around to this edge here. And this time we're actually going to, instead of taking lava, splash it out. And I'm sorry to the speedrunners once again. And now we mine obsidian for a long time. All right, we have 15 obsidian, and I feel like that's enough for now, but I am just gonna leave this water bucket here so that when we dig up more obsidian, we can use that again. So now we just go back and make ourselves an ender chest. Next, we grabbed an ender pearl, a blaze rod, and made some blaze powder, made the eye of ender, and the ender chest. And there we go! Yay! We can put stuff in here and have space! Oh my gosh. Literally, this is gonna be so nice. Sometimes in the early game, I forget that you can make ender chests as soon as you've gone to the nether. I just always assume it's like a later game thing because I forget that you can make them, but they're seriously so helpful for saving space. So I am very excited to have this. Now, one other thing that I want to work on is going over and visiting our villagers again, but this time doing something with that zombie villager. Now, even though we have a few villagers over here, the rest of our villagers that have some of the good armor enchants are still over at the village, especially Proc 4 and Feather Falling 4, which I don't have Feather Falling on my boots, and my other armor doesn't really have good protection on it. So we're gonna go change that right now. All right, hello villagers. Oh, and look at this. We had 5 villagers and 12 apples, so plenty of leftovers. Now, I'm pretty sure somewhere, I think inside this house, I left a bunch of potions. Perfect. Okay, so we just need, well, not even 5 of these because they're all gonna be grabbed together. But we do first need to get this one to get biting all of them. So we're gonna just spend some time reconfiguring this, it's kind of a box cage thing. So we're gonna just reconfigure this and then make our little zombie friend bite our other friends. Now, my main concern is having our zombie villager get attacked by an iron golem, so we are going to create a little ceiling roof on top of where our villagers are so that they are not able to have a golem spawn in their same space, because we're going to make it a little bit smaller than where an iron golem could actually fit in it. So we're just going to take some of our jungle wood here, make some slabs, put it over top of their little roof system, and I think this should work. We'll see. Are you? For real? Your hitbox? Reached? Do you know what I was trying to do with that zombie villager? Do you? One moment, guys. Payback, sir. I did not think that they could go through fences. That is a rip. I thought for sure that would work, so hang on, guys. I'm not done with you, and I'm making your pen even safer against things like that. First, we trapped them in boats so they wouldn't keep infecting each other. Once we caught them all, it was time to splash them with weakness and force feed them apples. And we've got 5 villagers ready to give us cheaper prices. So I'm just gonna wait for them to cure, and then we'll see what their prices are at. I really need a good way to get a bunch of emeralds, so while these guys are curing, I think we're gonna go try to get a bunch of sticks collected so I can trade emeralds to our stick guys. All right, let's check on our friends here. Oh, don't tell me they just got each other again. Oh no, that's exactly what happened. Just look at me. Okay? Be aggroed on me, don't hurt the villager. Oh my, I was trying to hit the pixel block. Oh, that's so sad. I'm just struggling, you know? Do you ever have that happen where just like, you just do something wrong with the villagers and you just, yeah. I'm glad that at least once these guys get cured that I'll have all of my librarians. I do need to breed them up again, so we'll make sure that we get some extra wool so we can get some more beds, but I'm just gonna wait here until these guys transform. Okay, so our Fletcher transformed, and now it's down to 20 for their stick trade, which is pretty good. Now the next thing I want to do is go and grab a weakness potion and get these 2 cured. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But let's go like this. I just need to make sure they stay aggroed on me. So once again, we found ourselves curing villagers, and this time we waited for them to cure so they'd stay aggroed on us and not keep infecting each other again. All right, we have both of our villagers. We've got protection down to 1. That's incredible. And feather falling down to 1. I mean, they were literally continuously, I guess, reinfected like 3 times. So I'm sure these trades were much higher, but because they kept infecting each other back to back, we are now at 1 book. Next, we wanted to start breeding up some villagers, so we laid down some beds and then gave them a bunch of bread, but we began to realize they weren't picking up the bread and they weren't breeding, and then it hit me. Villagers will not be able to pick up bread and breed because of me turning mob griefing off when I started this world. Hindsight 2020, doing things a little differently next time. So we instead pivoted over to collecting our emeralds and starting to collect up and buy the books off of the villagers that we needed to improve our armor. Adding Proc 4 to our chestplate, then our leggings, and we had a full set of Proc 4 armor. Then we added Featherfall 4 to our boots and did a jump test, which didn't lose us any hearts. With that success, we headed on home. With a pagoda for our little pink sheep friend made, and finally some upgraded armor, that wraps up everything I wanted to get done for today, so I'll see you in the next one.